Hey, Somies. It's Barry here. It's day 6 for me of the 90-day challenge. And as always, just so grateful for each and every one of you here that take the time to post, and for all of you that take the time to make comments. I know that, at least for myself, those are they're deeply appreciated. So yesterday's installment, I talked about my experience of being in fear and kind of spiraling, and Tuesday and then Wednesday, having the opportunity present itself to do a highline rescue, to be a volunteer, to be evacuated off of a new chairlift that our ski resort has just built and has to pass a number of safety measures before it can be open to the public. And so I decided that I decided to lean into my fear. I just have a few reflections after that experience yesterday. Number one, and it kind of goes without saying, you know what, breathing really helps. But I mean, beyond tongue in cheek, and it's good to breathe when you're up there. The right kind of breathing, and just having a focus that takes my focus away from the things that I'm afraid of, and gives me something to be present to and be in the moment with. Breathing, absolutely critical. Secondly, you probably, this is such a well-known acronym, but there's the acronym for fear of false evidence appearing real. And yesterday I realized I did a few things in anticipation of going to the mountain that I realized were really, in hindsight, were really helpful. Fear is often based on approaching the unknown, and our minds fill in all sorts of ideas about what an experience is going to be or be like without anything factual. So I got on Google. Google is our friend. And I Googled chairlift rescues, and I just spent 10-15 minutes familiarizing myself with what it looks like from the point of view, from the perspective of the person being rescued, as well as the person doing the rescue. And that was really helpful. The one word in that, false evidence appearing real, the word appearance really kind of struck me this morning as I was doing my journal work and reflecting over yesterday's experience. Our minds, I will make it personal, my mind goes over time filling in all sorts of blanks, creating the appearance of being an expert, the appearance of being knowledgeable, the appearance that my fears are legitimate and that I should cower back and not take risks. That's the appearance of a thing. And I realized this morning I'm so grateful for my ego and for its passionate love for me and desire to protect me at all odds. And just to then be able to say, you know what, thank you, I appreciate your love, I appreciate your concern. And I've researched this, and you know what, it's a lot safer than going out in a car and driving on the highway today. So but just learning to lean in. And yesterday was a wonderful opportunity to kind of take the reins back from allowing myself to move into a really powerless position, and where my fear was dictating the shots. I ran across a quote that I saved, and I went back and I found it. It says, "The more fearful a person is, the more he or she uses their mind. The more fearless the more fearful a person is, the more he uses his or her mind. The more fearless a person is, the more he or she uses his heart. And I thought about the work that we're doing together. I thought about somatic breath work. I thought about the significance of the heart space and the power for each of us that comes from the heart space when we tune in, and we are tuned into that through our daily dose, tuned into that higher power, and we don't see ourselves any longer as victims. We see ourselves triumphant. And so that's reflections for today, and thank you all for taking the time to listen to what I have to share. Blessings to you all. Bye for now.